Hello there, it's your boy Timothy Chalamet, back with another Ether Raids defense video. Remember me? Did you miss me? Did you even notice I was gone? Would you look at this? She's my way to a top 1K finish. Perfect week. I think the highest score I've ever gotten in AR. Thank you, thank you. Comment congratulations down below. Subscribe to the channel, etc. But I want to talk about the defense and just kind of let you know why things are the way they are and why the channel has been dead recently. So, the first few matches, I think, were nothing tremendously inspiring or interesting, so we'll just play through while we talk, but I do really feel like ever since the release of Emblem Ike, FEH has changed. I feel like it's... I remember there was a time when I stopped posting our videos for a while, and it was really because I think Ether Raids had become a lot less interesting. Like, it was... There was an era where saves were so overpowered that most AR matches were just double save. Like, even the defensive side, it was pretty much just, well, we beat these double saves, but then this one was a +10 double save, so we lost to it, and it just wasn't a lot to talk about, a lot to show off, a lot to engage with, teach people, whatever. Teach people, what am I? You know what I mean. Like, I wasn't really sharing anything interesting about the game. I really do like coming up with interesting and unusual strategies, or like ways to do things just a little bit differently, a little bit of lemon sauce on it. And the game has been feeling less and less like that is a possible option because of just the strength of tanks right now, and I mean, the player phase units they're releasing on like the wedding banner sort of almost play the game for you. It's just, what do I have to show that isn't just what Intelligent Systems has already shown you? That's what I've been feeling. But that's why this team is pretty much what you come to expect. We got your this unit with the Hardy Bearing, because you gotta have your this unit with the Hardy Bearing. We got this unit doing the biggest thing that they can possibly do, because they do that, and it beats everything except for Gito, basically. We got your... Oh, yeah, so I needed to run... I wanted to run the Marth Ring on Loki to get a faster Glitter of Light, a guaranteed Glitter of Light, just to make things really annoying for people. Which means that we're running a double Armored Flow, basically, on Tiki. I like the Aegis set better, I think it's more interesting, but sometimes this is what you got, and today we got that. We finally got this unit. Lets me run these two units both not being 7th slots, and adds a little bit of burn damage, which my team desperately needs, and Hinoka with Pass to be extra annoying. Power is the Loki engine, and that's kind of the team. It's your basic cav line, but there is this. We'll get to that. Sorry, this. We'll get to that, don't you worry, it's very important. So here we have a little blast from the past. This is Lucia, set up about as much support as you could possibly get, but getting a little bit savagely panicked and Loki'd, and that's going to be that. It really is not her metagame anymore with the state of damage reduction in 2024. She relies on it a bit too much. Canceling specials is very good, but you kind of need to have some defense stats to go with that these days, I think. So this channel, I don't really know what to do with it anymore. I still want to do some like streams and stuff. I still haven't actually +10 in my peony, even though I have the copies. I cannot decide on how to spend them. So I haven't really done that, and maybe I'll stream to figure that out. I don't know. But I just don't think like consistent Ether Raids content is something I can provide right now, because I don't really think there is much in the way of Ether Raids content right now. It really feels very, very rote. Very, is that what rote means? Scripted, I guess. Like, you're just kind of going to use these units, and they're gonna work. I feel like my playstyle for a very long time has kind of been like, how far can I go with this units based kit? And now it just feels like the meta is that. Just get new unit, use base kit, you will win. It should be my paradise, but in fact, just feels like not a creative sandbox. Not a whole lot of expression of personality through gameplay, which I actually like a lot. I think FEH was weirdly fun for that sort of thing, even though it doesn't seem like it, and now it's not as much anymore. So here we have, you know, Public Enemies number 1 and 2, maybe still. Is Myrrh a better far save? I couldn't tell you. I guess against this team, yes. They got the supports, lots of supports, and this unit. I like this unit. I use this unit on Anima Season now. Really glad I got her. She's real cool. So how do they approach this? Ooh, okay, so it's Ike with Farse. That's very interesting. That almost feels like they're willing to lose one. Remember when I told you to pay attention to that rally, though? Well, that's why. That's why I told you to pay attention to that. Because when tanks are strong, when the muscles are burly, and honestly, I've been working out. I feel kind of good about that. It's probably not impressive, but when the muscles are burly, when the tanks have big defensive stats, the brains, they begin to atrophy, and people don't look very hard for the rally, and they don't understand that she is still coming for you, so... That feels like the level of counterplay that I'm able to access right now. I know that people have been building, like, these Omega Burn units. I know that's been a thing. I know that... Sorry, one sec. Let's get a little bit of a different song here. Let's get just a little bit of a different song here. I like this. This is gonna be good. People are building this Omega Burn units with, like, Assassin Strike, Flared Sparrow, Devoted Basket, whatever, like, just build stacking as much burn damage as you can. And I find it infuriating to play the game that way, because all of those pieces are pretty limited fodder supply. I guess Flared Sparrow is in the general pool, but the Strike skills and the Devoted Basket, like, that stuff, not readily available. And I don't want to just fling all my orbs at it for inheritance. Feels kind of bad, especially because now, so quickly, the counter is here. Is the counter really here? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't done the math on Breath of Life, nor have I pulled it, so I don't get to play with it. But I think it's clearly a sign that burn damage is not the only answer. It's now... I guess the best possible way to play air defense right now is to have like a real mix of nukes, right? Like, one, like, really standard big special type nuke, one AoE type nuke, and one burn damage type nuke to try and, by their powers combined, accomplish something, but then, like, the threat range become a whole, you get a lot of counter pick type stuff. I don't know. I really don't know what the meta is right now. I don't really know what to do. And even if we just watched this one? We did just watch this one, right? I'm so sorry. I'm not even narrating them. I'm just talking about the state of the game. Look, more Ike. Even that one we got 1 KO. It didn't count, thankfully, which is how we got our perfect week, but still got 1 KO, which would only be minus 20. Maybe I'd still be up here. Who can say? Anyway, this is the Ike with actual AoE support, so let's see that in action. What was I saying? Even if the meta was solid good, if I could tell you exactly how to work, I'd made a defense that was so strong nothing could tank it and no one could player phase it. Next banner probably changes that. The meta moves at such a pace now that things feel unstoppable, and then a week later they are unplayable. It's just not a game that I can play because I'm pretty much free to play at this point. I get FEH occasionally for a spark, but that's really the extent of my spending and investment in the game. It's just, it doesn't feel worth it. So I guess what I'm really saying is I don't know how to make fake content anymore, but I still love the game. I still want to be part of the community, so I'm thinking about how to come back at it. If anyone has any ideas or anything they'd like to see, like, let me know. I know I should do a barrack showcase at some point. That's something I've been meaning to do for literally years. I think I finally have some actual units built, so it would be worth showing. I'm interested in streaming more for sure. Definitely have some units I want to build. And I also got the copies to +10 Brave Ike, so I now have the copies. I've never +10'd any 5-star exclusive in the game. I now have the copies to +10 2 5-star exclusives, but I haven't done it yet, so I thought like that'd be fun to share with the community. I don't know, maybe. If you might be interested in seeing that, maybe you could say commenting it down below and it could happen and we could have a great time. This is interesting. You never see this unit. This unit was, I was surprised by this unit in this replay. But once again, nobody expects the 172 damage Blazing Wind with the Rally Trap. The Rally Trap is really all I have. I owe all of my success this season to the Rally Trap. But Deirdre beats Sanaki. I guess it makes sense. but I hadn't really thought about it. Was that this one? It auto-scrolled back to the top. Yes, that was this one. Alright, King's Landing. Cool. Just 3 more! I'll have you out of here real soon. Thanks for sticking around if you're in the video this deep, by the way. I really appreciate you being here. Listening to me rant and rave and maybe enjoying the gameplay. I don't know. I like this unit. This unit's kind of cool. I really like this unit. I'm glad I'm still getting use out of her. And I'm a big fan of this unit, even though they're cheesy, overly meta, and annoying. I just like Igrin. I'm glad she's here. I also like having the Triandra twins. I kind of like this team, as cliche as it might be. Also, the Rally Trap. Look, beating 2024 units with 2019 strats feels really good. Okay, so this is God unit. Oh, we get to beat a Yuri today? Oh, what a great day. I feel like this team would have worked, too. They had some serious stuff. I don't know what changed since they entered the map to the surrender portion, but I appreciate the donation of 0 lift loss. Even if maybe it didn't necessarily matter. Okay, here we have the offense Tina, which you rarely see. And we have Vale. 1 sec, you just gotta get another banger track up in it, up in the club. Oh, let's do this one. Keep it high energy to finish it out. Sharana, shoutouts to Joel. I mean, this team has all the pieces to just come in and wreck me, right? So, what on... Party Bearing on Embla, that's... Is that demonic? I'm unclear. Let's see what they did. Okay, they are actually using the time that I gave them because they have... Does this actually cover everything? Does that cover everything? You can put it there, it covers everything? I literally didn't know that. That's fascinating. I always like to put it in one of these. And, ooh, they lost the Gamboli. I specifically thought that that was the thing they wouldn't think it was. So that's actually a true, legitimate outplay. And my perfect week is owed exclusively to that. Only the last day really matters when you're going for a perfect week, because no matter how perfect the week is, you always lose on the last day. And I did, but it didn't count. And it still would have been minus 20, which is not that bad when I was using my highest scoring AR team. Jeez, did I get iked that hard? Really? Really? The tactics room? I'm getting tactics roomed? In my favorite game? In 2024? The year of Milla? The year of Sothis? The year of Naga? I guess it does work. Oh wow, yeah, on the tiles, like, that is a lot of DR against specials. Whew. Yes, I can see now how I lose this one. It is quite clear. Unless... No, we got pulsed down, because Ike is just such a fair and balanced unit, right? Yeah, just have a weird feeling I don't win. Triandra. I even took the refine off so we don't get the chip damage at the end. It feels not amazing, man. Well, that's it. And yeah, you may have noticed my name in game is no Mavs ring, because I'm cheering against the Mavs. As a Sixers fan, it's hard to cheer for the Celtics, but I'm not really cheering for the Celtics. I'm just cheering against the Mavs. Who knows why we do what we do? Anyway, comment down below if you're involved in the NBA Finals, who your team is, or respond to anything else I said in this video. There were several topics. Okay, I won't keep you around too much longer. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you did, you're great. And more content of some sort before I die. So till then.